Beginning with the first round, it happens to be the round of the basic fundamentals and concepts. Questions are simple and direct, and of course, they will demand simple and direct answers from you. You have just an attempt for a major question, an attempt for a bonus. 30 seconds for questions which require calculations, and of course 10 seconds for questions without calculations. If you refuse to produce or provide a correct answer to a major question, it shall be given as a bonus to the other school. Kindly take note of that. Before you be able to answer a bonus question, you take your time, you press the buzzer to alert me before I'll give you the opportunity to answer a bonus question correctly. At this point, I say best wishes to you all. We begin with round 1. Of course, that is the sound of their various buzzers. Ultimate Academy is the school 1. Tetrem Methodist is school 2. We are still waiting for Mountain High to arrive. As and when they arrive in the studios, we shall give them the opportunity to also occupy seat 3. We begin. Same preamble to both of you. Same preamble to both schools. Multiply the following. Multiply the following. Ultimate Academy. Next 30 seconds. Multiply 683 by of course they are sharing papers among you for you to use for your calculations, so I take my time. Okay, now that you have received your papers, I proceed. Ultimate Academy. Multiply 683 by in the next 30 seconds, multiply 683 by 20. Next 30 seconds. Okay, come.
13660.
That's correct for 3 points. Tetrem Methodist. Multiply 683, same number. 683 by 15. Next 30 seconds.
$3,450.
Bonus.
10245.
That's correct for 1 point. I asked you, Ultimate, I said you should press the buzzer before you have the opportunity to answer a bonus question. Okay, so next time you do so for me. We continue. Same preamble to both schools. Find the area of a rectangle with ultimate length 15 centimeters, breadth 20 centimeters.
$300 centimeters square.
That's correct for 3 points. Tetrem, length 14 centimeters, breadth 18 centimeters. Bonus. Ultimate.
252 centimeters squared.
That's correct for a point. Same preamble to both schools. Spell the word ultimate. Conspicuous. Conspicuous.
Conspicuous. CONSPICIOUS.
Bonus. Of course, conspicuous is spelled CONSPICUOUS. Conspicuous. Tetrem. Spell the word inspirational. Inspirational. Next 10 seconds. Inspirational.
Inspirational. INSPIRATIONAL.
That's correct for 3 points. Same preamble to both schools. Change each of the following verbs to their simple past. You change the verb from the present to the past, right? Ultimate, you have beat, to beat somebody.
Beat.
Come again.
Beat.
That's correct for 3 points. Beat is the same beat. Tetrem Methodist. Fly. Fly.
Flew.
Flew is correct for 3 points. Same preamble to both of you. You name 2 life processes in plants and animals. 2 life processes in plants and animals. Ultimate, you name 2. Tetrem, you name 2. So ultimate, your 10 seconds.
Growth. Respiration.
That's correct for 3 points. Tetrem.
Reproduction. Respiration.
I'll give you 1.5. I said 2. Respiration was mentioned by ultimate, so you couldn't take that again. So I'll give you 1.5 to trim. We continue. Same preamble to both of you. State 2 ways of preventing or controlling. State 2 ways of preventing or controlling Ultimate Academy land degradation.
Avoid galamsey. 2. We should avoid overgrazing.
That's correct for 3 points. Tetrem, 2 ways of preventing or controlling water pollution.
Throwing rubbish.
Avoiding throwing rubbish in water bodies. Avoid urinating in water bodies.
That's correct for 3 points. Same preamble to the both of you. Mention the Windows shortcut keys for each of the following. Mention the Windows shortcut keys for each of the following. Ultimate, paste.
Ctrl+V.
That's correct for 3 points. Tetrem, print.
Ctrl+P.
That's correct for 3 points. Same preamble. Same preamble to both of you. Mention 3 examples of Ultimate Academy storage devices.
Hard disk. Pen drive. RAM.
Correct for 3 points. Tetrem Methodist. 3 examples of input devices.
Scanner, plotter, printer.
I'll give you 1. Plotter and printer are both output devices. Scanner is an input, so I'll give you 1. We continue. Same preamble to both of you. Mention two tools for A. That's A is for Ultimate Academy. 2 tools for printing.
Ink. Paper.
Bonus. Tetrem, mention 2 tools for painting.
Paintbrush.
I'll give you 1.5. Paint is not a tool, it's a material, but the painting brush is a tool. Okay, you take the last round of questions to end round 1. Mention 2 secondary colors which contain, that's the preamble to both of you. Mention 2 secondary colors which contain ultimate color red.
Violet and green.
I'll give you 1.5. I'll give you 1.5. Tetrem, 2 secondary colors which contain color blue.
Violet. Green.
That's correct for 3 points. Violet or purple and green is correct for 3 points. These bring us to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Ultimate Academy accumulated a total of 24.5 points. Tetrem Methodist Primary School also got 19 points. We will quickly move to the second round. Contestants, this is the round of the speed race, the round of the swiftest. It is called the CAM Speed Race or Collins Adumako Mensah Speed Race. Here, questions are posed to you at the same time. There are no major questions, there are no bonuses. You grab the opportunity of answering a question by first of all pressing the buzzer. You require 30 seconds to provide an answer to a question with calculations, 10 seconds for a question without calculations. You get a maximum of 3 points for an answered question correctly. Mind you, press the buzzer before the opportunity will be given to you to answer the question. There are no bonuses, there are no major questions. Questions are for you all at the same time. At this time, I say best wishes to both schools. I begin. Form a sentence which contains at least 2 adverbs. Tetrem Methodist.
He has a nicely dressed and a beautiful car.
No. Ultimate.
The boy is having a nice blue and a beautiful car.
No. I can't give to both of you. Of course, all that you brought were adjectives. I demanded adverbs, not adjectives. You continue. Mention 3 personal pronouns the next 10 seconds.
I, we, they.
That's correct for 3 points, even though they did not allow me to finish with the question. They have got it. I was about asking, mention 3 personal pronouns that can be used as subjects. And of course, they got it right. We continue. That was the trim. They have 3 points. List all the multiples of 4 that are greater than or equal to 8, but less than 32. Ultimate.
8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28,
That's correct for 3 points. Mention this figure in words. I'm about to mention a figure for you, and then you mention it in words. 2 0 2 0 1 4 5 8 3 0 2. I take it the last time. Ultimate.
201,458,302.
That's correct for 3 points. We continue. State the 4 stages in the germination of a bean seed. Ultimates.
Germination, to seedlings, to sprout and to flowering plants.
That's correct for 3 points. We continue. Mention 3 ways of preventing cholera. Tetrem.
By drinking clean water, by avoiding eating contaminated food, by covering food every time.
Correct for 3 points. I'll give it to you. Mention 5 popular secular musicians in Ghana. Tetrem.
Shatawale, Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Joyce Blessing.
I'll give you two. The reason, ultimate, I didn't give you the chance to answer is that you didn't press your buzzers. The time was exhausted before you pressed the buzzer. I could have given you the opportunity. Even when they have pressed the buzzer, listen, all of you, even when they have pressed the buzzer and they are answering, you can press it so that when they don't get it correct, you have that opportunity. But if you wait for the time to be exhausted, I can't allow you to answer. So I'll give the trim 2. Mention all the 12 colors on the color wheel.
Red, yellow, green, blue, violet.
Ultimate.
Yellow, green, green, blue, violet, red, yellow, red, orange, yellow, and orange.
I'll give you two. You left 2 out. It's red, orange, not orange, red. And it's blue, green, not green, blue. That is how come I couldn't give all to you. I'll give you 2. We continue. What is the difference between search engine and browser? Ultimates.
Search engines are materials or devices used for searching, whilst browsers are used to surf or browse the internet.
I can't give it to you. Search engine is an online software which locates information from the internet for users, while browsers are applications which connects a user to the internet and display web pages for viewing. Last question to end the speed race. List 2 ways of collecting data in
observation and questionnaires.
Correct for 3 points. That was ultimate. And these bring us to the end of the round 2. You go with me as I read through. Round 3, problem of the day. Of course, all will give you 10 points. Rewrite each sentence and change the underlying noun in each sentence to the correct pronoun. You rewrite each sentence and you change the underlying noun in each sentence to the correct pronoun. So we are reading. Number 1. Lionmark's Pharmacy is the best in town. Lionmark's Pharmacy underlined. So you change that to the pronoun, correct pronoun. Number 2. Honorable Collins Adomako Mensah is a noble man. Honorable Collins Adomako Mensah underlined. Number 3. When I was going home, I saw Kofi and Amma. So you change Kofi and Amma to the correct pronoun. Number 4. My mother gave me a piece of advice. My mother gave me a piece of advice. My mother underlined. And then the lady spoke well to Ajwa. The lady spoke well to Ajwa. Ajwa underlined. So you rewrite the sentences and you change the underlying nouns to the correct pronoun. The next 5 minutes. The time starts now. Of course, the results are ready now. The results are ready now. At the end of the second round, Ultimate Academy got 14 points for the second round. Tetrem got 8 points for the second round. So in total, as it stands now, Ultimate Academy, you have 38.5 points. Tetrem, you have 27 points as you proceed with the problem of the day. As we proceed with the problem of the day. Of course, they were asked to change the underlying nouns to their correct pronoun. Lionmark's Pharmacy is the best in town. Lionmark's underlined, so it is the best in town. Of course, that's correct for Ultimate. Honorable Collins Adomako Mensah is a noble man. He is a noble man is correct. Okay. When I was going home, I saw Kofi and Amma. When I was going home, I saw them. That's correct. My mother gave me a piece of advice. She gave me a piece of advice. That's correct. That lady spoke well to Ajwa. That lady spoke well to her. So Ultimate will have 10 points. Ultimate, they got everything correct, so they will have 10 points. The Tetrem Methodist, Lionmark Pharmacy is the best in town. It is not they, it is it. So you will not have the points here. Honorable Collins Adomako Mensah is a noble man. He, that's correct. When I was going home, I saw Kofi and Amma. I saw them. That's correct. My mother, she, and then piece of she. That lady spoke well to Ajwa. That lady spoke well to her. That's correct. So you have 8. The Tetrem Methodist will also have 8. As we take our time to proceed with the round 4, the 4th round, contestants. This is the true or false round. I shall be reading out statements to you. Your objective is to tell me whether the statement is a true statement or a false statement. You will have your major questions. So you take your time for your major questions to come to your doorstep. Before, we are not ringing the buzzers, or we are not sounding the buzzers before our major question is answered. But if a school decides not to answer the true or false at all, you can press your buzzer and get it as a bonus. 30 seconds for questions with calculations, 10 seconds for questions without calculations. All in all, best wishes to both schools. We begin.
Fish FM.
Now I begin with the Tetrem Methodist. Without pollination, there can never be fruit formation in plants. True or false?
False.
Of course, it's a true statement. -1. Ultimate. Different plants of the same species can help another in pollination.
True.
Correct for 2 points. The term verbs can be singular or plural.
True.
Correct for 2 points. Ultimate. In every sentence, there is a verb.
True.
True for 2 points. That's correct. Tetrem. Dance falls under visual arts.
False.
False is correct for 2 points. Ultimate. All performing artists use paint and brush.
False.
False is correct for 2 points. Tetrem. A square can be divided equally into 2 parts.
False.
No, it's a true statement. -1. Ultimate. A square can be classified as a rectangle.
False.
No, it's a true statement. Tetrem. Every machine is a computer.
False.
False is correct for 2 points. Ultimate. Every computer is a machine.
True.
Of course, that's correct for 2 points, and these bring us to the end of the true or false round. These bring us to the end of the true or false round. We are still waiting for the results as they stand now. Before we even get the results,
Fresh FM 88.5.
we quickly proceed to the fifth and final round. This is the round of the riddles. Contestants, I shall be reading out clues to you. Your objective is to tell me whether your objective is to solve the riddle. If you are able to solve the riddle at the reading of the first clue, you have a maximum of 5 points. Solving the riddle at the reading of the second clue, you have 4 points. The third clue or any other clue thereafter, you have a maximum of 3 points. After the reading of all clues, we wait for 10 seconds. If there are no answers, then we do with the riddle. I believe a school wants to effect a substitution. That's Ultimate Academy. They want to effect a substitution. Righteous should pave way for. Senior, you're welcome. Your name? Speak into the microphone.
Tetrem of Amwakon.
Amwakon. Righteous has paved way for Amwakon. So as I was saying, we are reading out clues. I begin with the first one as we wait for the results as they stand now. You have the opportunity to answer the riddle by pressing the buzzers first. But mind you, as you press the buzzer, your answer should be ready, and you have only one attempt. We go. First one. I'm created by mixing 2 others. You will find me in the color wheels in
Secondary color.
Of course, that was the trim. I was reading the second clue. Correct for 4 points. Correct for 4 points. I take the next. Pyramids and roofs often mimic my form. In geometry, I'm a basic shape. I have 3 sides. Ultimate.
Triangle.
Triangle is correct. I was reading the third clue, so correct for 3 points. I take the last. I bring clarity to written language. Commas, periods, and exclamation points are my crew. Without me, texts will be confusing. Ultimate.
Punctuation marks.
Punctuation marks. I was reading the third clue, so correct for 3 points. And of course, these bring us to the end. These bring us to the end of the contest as we wait for the final results. We take this opportunity to keep our viewers and listeners informed that Mountain High could not make it to the contest. They called earlier on and informed management and our crew that they have had a problem which will surely preclude them from making it to the studios. Both Ultimate Academy and Tetrem Methodist, even before we bring the final announcement to identify which school occupied the first position, Ultimate Academy and Tetrem Methodist, you have both qualified in advance to the finals come 19th November at Ukes, Kumasi. So we are waiting for the final results. At the end of the contest, round 4 gave Ultimate Academy 4 points. It gave Tetrem Methodist, Ultimate Academy 7 points. It gave Tetrem Methodist 4 points. Round 5 gave Ultimate Academy 6 points. It gave Tetrem Methodist 4 points. Yes, at the end of everything, Ultimate Academy accumulated a total of 61.5 points. Tetrem Methodist also got 43 points. So, on behalf of the crew and management, I take this singular honor to pronounce that today's contest, Ultimate Academy are the winners, with Tetrem emerging as the first runner-up. But as I told you, both schools have qualified to the grand finale come 19th at Ukes. Until that time, we say bye-bye to all our listeners and viewers.